Most of us wouldn't leave home without our cell phone, but that constant connection may come at a cost. New research shows the mere presence of our phones, even when it's turned off and when we're not looking at it, can be taking up our time and attention and making it harder to work and complete tasks. Yoon Yang reports on this surprising study and what you can do to avoid the pitfalls.
Cell phones help keep us connected to family, friends, and the news. But researchers say the mere presence of our phones can cause brain drain, whether they're on or even off.
We were surprised because most of the research on attention would suggest that if people are not being consciously distracted, so if they're not looking away at their phones, they should be able to perform. But it seems as if just merely having it there still occupies resources.
Kristen Duke is with the University of Toronto and says during the experiment, participants were separated into 3 different groups.
They either left their phones in the lobby in a separate room from where they would be participating in our experiment, or they brought their phones with them and carried them however they naturally carry them. So for some participants, this was in their pockets. For others, this was in a bag. And then the third group of participants, we asked them to put their phones out on their desk in front of them.
Then each group was given a task and tested on how well they could focus and problem solve.
We wanted to see if having your smartphone in your vicinity compared to having it in a separate room, out of view and out of sight and out of mind, might impact people's performance on these 2 different types of tasks. We found that the location itself mattered. So people were most affected when their smartphone was visible. So when it's out on the desk in front of you, that is essentially the strongest cue to remind you of your phone and sort of have these negative consequences.
What's more surprising, researchers say, that even when the phone was lying face down with notifications silenced or turned off completely, just the presence of it had an impact on a person's cognitive capacity, making it harder for them to process and remember information and problem solve.
We find that people are sort of unconsciously always attending to the possibility of their phone needing their attention, and the requirement to sort of override that impulse to check and see if you have a notification or sort of prevent yourself from being distracted.
So what are we supposed to do? Researchers say you can start by carving out time each day away from your phone or setting it aside in a different room while you're working.
Plan to have these sort of defined and protected periods of time. Myself as well, I started this project where I would be working on my computer and have my phone off to the side. Didn't think anything about it, and these results have actually changed how I think about how I interact with my phone and other technology as well.
That was Yoon Yang reporting. Now, researchers say they're expanding their study and have started looking at how wearable devices like Apple Watches and devices like Amazon's Alexa impact our cognitive thinking.